trip like acid? Yo, what's going on? It's someone that's no one, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report was sent in by Daijah. When this happened, fall of 2019, September. The drugs used were diphenhydramine and caffeine. The dose, 12 pills at the start, then another 16 later, equaling to be 700 milligrams. The route of administration, orally. Gender, female. Weight, 160 pounds. Age, 15. Height, 5'4". Prior experience, used to smoke weed, but new to drugs. And the setting, at home, school, and on the school bus. So yet again, another diphenhydramine report, this one with a specific intention to mix it with caffeine. And at this dose, it isn't surprising that we'll get to see Daijah experience some strong effects. But there isn't too much to say that we haven't already about Benadryl, so let's waste no time and dive right into it. I was once on Reddit and saw people saying, oh, if you take Red Bull and Benadryl, you'll trip like acid. Note that I'm 15, turning 16 in December. My dad always got energy drinks, so I said why not. I took 7 pills and drank the whole bottle of the energy drink. 15 minutes later, I didn't feel shit, so I decided to take 5 more Benadryl pills. Immediately 5 minutes later, the walls were vibrating and I could hear colors. I know it sounds retarded, but I would look at any wall and it would start dripping, like it was melting with color, and it had a synesthesia sound. It was around 6 p.m. when I felt all the effects. I got scared, so I did 3 hours of research on what I had taken, and I found out the lethal amounts range between 500 to 1,000 milligrams. But I've read that people take way over that, so I just stood with, I'm never going to take over 500 milligrams. I went in my room and stayed to myself. It was really dark due to daylight savings, and I began to get really paranoid. That's when I regretted everything. I originally took it because I heard you had hallucinations, but these were no rainbows and dancing mushroom trips. It was a scary nightmare where there were shadow people watching you, bugs on you or on your walls, and I had a ton of auditory hallucinations. I locked myself in my room because I was scared and just put on music. The thing said was that if you take Benadryl, diphenhydramine, it makes you tired, but if you stay up and fight the tiredness, then the euphoria kicks in. I stayed up in a corner because I kept seeking things and felt things on my skin crawling on me. I never knew that a drug that I have a million of could be used to get high. I stopped seeing stuff the next day, so I knew the trip was over, but me being dumb decided to do it again, thinking that if I did it in the morning, the effects would be different. But I did have school. So before I left the house, I took 16 pills, and the pills were 25 milligrams each. After leaving, I was on the bus, and that's where it kicked in. The bus shrank, and it felt like gravity increased twice what it was. The kids didn't have faces. I heard my own heart beating through my neck, and when I got off the bus, I couldn't walk, as if there were 50-pound dumbbells attached to my ankles. I went to the bathroom as soon as I walked into school, and I couldn't believe my reflection. It was a weird experience. I wouldn't recommend it as a drug, but if you want a trip and have dissociative hallucinations, then go for it.